So we cleared the area, we're set up for steep turns. We've got our 90 knots, 2100 RPMs in this plane, looks pretty good. Might need a little bit more power than that, just 21 on the dot. So see how it slowed down a little bit, even though you're holding it. Trim your pressure off so you're not fighting the yoke. You'll be able to almost not hold it. A little bit more nose up there. Right there is gonna be level flight. All right, so we're level, 90 knots, coming up. We're a little slow, so a little slow and a little low is a bad place to be. Okay. We wanna be, we're a little high and a little slow, fast. That's fine. But if we're fast and high, then that, again, that's bad because we've got two things against us. So now we're extra slower. Bumping that power just a little bit more. Bring it all the way up there, hold it right in here. And don't let me climb too much, hold me right here at 35. Try to get it on the settings you want, because if you start it wrong, the whole maneuver is going to be, you know, sucking. Don't let me descend.
All right, thank you.
This plane's just dogging it today. So what we can do is we can add our power first. Normally, if I'm at 90 and everything, I'm going to roll in first as I have my power. But we're just going to add our power. So bump it into 2300 RPMs.
Pierce County.
Okay, a little bit more power. That's what you're listening for. Now we're pushing to hold that 3000. We're going to go ahead and start our maneuvers. We're going to roll in 30 degrees. At 30 degrees, our hand's coming off the throttle. It's going down to the roll. So roll it down, one roll of trim. One roll. Keep rolling to 45, one more roll. Now, just that was it. You went a little too far, I think. So right in there. It should lock in on the horizon almost. Don't let it overbank because it'll start to descend. Got to hold it at 45. So you're checking that bank, hold it right there in between the two. See, that's just perfect, and you can feel it kind of lock in there. We're climbing a little bit, so go ahead and give me a little extra bank, a tiny bit. That's it. See how it dropped? That was tiny. That was 5 degrees. Now bring it back to 45. There's my point. So roll out, push forward, back your power out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Out. Quick. And then back in. You're rolling back in. Push the power back in at 30 degrees.
Lake Washington.
Okay, sounds about the same. Hold your 45. You should be back in the groove. Use more rudder as you make that transition, though. Now we're climbing. Bank me a little bit more. Because we're slow and high, that means we don't need any power. If we were low and slow, it means we didn't have enough power. And the hand on the throttle. You're going to pull it out as you roll out on your point. So we're looking for a point coming around. It's over here behind me though still. We're climbing a little bit. Bank me a little more because you shallowed your bank. So bank extra. The nose is going to come back down. Looking for your point. Rolling out. Pushing forward hardcore to hold altitude. Back your power up. Good. That was a good rollout. That's what you want. And that was your wake. Okay. You hit your own wake. That means you did a good job. Don't let it come up. Got to maintain that plus or minus 100 feet throughout that maneuver. You got to unroll it. And it usually only takes one roll. Don't go too far with it. Because when you powered up and then you rolled in the trim, you unpowered it. Now you only need like half a roll out to get it back to level flight. All right. Want to do one more? Or
yeah, let's do one more. I'll try to do one.
I'll let you do one.
So it's...
get your airspeed. Get your thing. So 90 knots on your heading. 3500. We're a little slow here, so just bump your power in first.
The 23.
23, or just get a little bit louder, right there. That's somewhere in there. Make sure you're not climbing, okay? It's just speeding up here. That should be pretty good. As you roll in here, it'll speed up. So roll in.
So roll in the 45.
Rudder, a little less rudder, and then roll in there at 30. Roll that trim in. 1, 2. Hold it at 45. You went too far, so now it's going to descend. So back it back to 45. Good job. So now you're a little bit past it. It's going to start. Well, actually, it's climbing on you right there. So hold it in there a little longer. There you go. Now the trend stopped, and it's slow to react. It doesn't do it immediately. So now it needs to be back at 45. Otherwise, you're going to start descending too much. There's my point. Push forward. Pull the power out. No trim. Leave the trim. Pull the power out. Push forward to hold that 100. Roll in. Roll in. Roll your bank in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to go through the second one around.
Oh, because they're both they're together.
Other way. They're together. Yes, it's this and then that. It's a figure 8 basically is what you're doing.
Okay.
Good job on it though for that one. The roll in though is that important part where you come back and you roll in your rudder.
And then you keep going.
And then keep it right up at 21, 22 in this plane maybe. So yeah, so you roll in and then when you come back, you pull the power out. Roll into your 30 as you're putting the power back in, hit your 45, and didn't mess with the trim, so it should be perfect. Okay. Want to do one more?
Yeah, we'll try.
Okay.
So 90, 35.
Okay.
Straight and final row by 2-4, doing a
right there. 1, 2. Don't roll too far, otherwise it'll start to descend. That's too far, so bring me back to 45 degrees. A little bit less. You should be looking outside at this point, now that you got your 45.
And hold it,
yep,
and then find the point.
And you can be using the dash to kind of keep yourself there. If it moves down the dash or up the dash, then you know you're descending or climbing. But now you're starting to climb, so bank it back into there. Coming around, here's my point. Pull the power out. Pull it out. Roll, use your rudder. Roll that way, keep going. Power back in. More power. Get it back to the sound we had before. There you go, make sure you don't roll too far.
6 miles to the north.
There you go.
Inbound, runway 17, stop to go, Pearson.
Now you're climbing, so check your bank, make sure it's set.
Right there.
Yeah, power might be a little bit low. I'd do a smidge more power. And then roll yourself in just more bank, because you're at 40 degrees, or 30 degrees there when you need to be at 45. That's dropping back down into the thing.
Yeah.
Looking for my point.
And then roll out.
Roll out, pull the power out. Push forward, but checking your altitude, just make sure, because you want it to be at 35 anyway, so if it balloons up, money. But make sure your airspeed stays in there. Just keep power up a little bit more. Don't let it slow down. Because it has to be 10 knots plus or minus, and 100 feet plus or minus. So that was within PTS standards, except for the airspeed now. Okay. The maneuver was fine, but at the end, you still have to get in those things. So if you end the maneuver at 35 and 90 knots, she's like, okay, good. Even if though you went past it on other parts of it, she will give you some leeway.
Okay.
But yours are gonna be fine.
So the rollout and the speeds, the
rollout, yeah. So as you come out of that rollout, you need to, you don't want to back your power back to 20 because that's gonna give you 80. Yeah. It comes back to 21, 22, or check it as you roll out. Okay, I'm on my altitude. Oh, my power's a little, my speed's a little slow. I'm just gonna leave my power in for a little longer as I push forward. You can cheat it a little bit. But that was really good. That was within PTS standards for your check ride. Okay. And this is flight 3, so you just have to remember to do it all on your own and get done.